Alright. Hello, people. Ryan's power has died. So, I'm streaming again. This is gonna go very well. So, hang on, I'm gonna bring the other two back in, because I think we should just restart this.
Sure.
Right, so we have technical difficulties. Ryan's power's died.
Oh.
So,
No.
You want us to stop or should we keep going?
I think we should restart this. I'm gonna
Okay.
have to do this.
I lost 20 seconds in Rick 2, so I'm not.
I mean,
That's
hey,
fine.
nobody saw it, so what do you mean you lost 20 seconds?
Yeah, I know. Like as soon as stream started dying, I made dumb mistakes.
Wait, so also nobody saw my chasm. Oh my god.
Yeah, nobody saw
Was it really good or really
anything.
bad?
So, I am quickly going to try and get this set back up. I'll be as quick
Okay,
as I
so
can.
I should stop playing right now.
Well, you can both keep playing, because I'll need to frame your screens and stuff. That one.
A car.
Oh, Ryan has a whole story to do this. Listen to
my
this.
God.
He had a car crash near his house and the power pole go down. Everything. Oh,
This whole
That is something.
yeah, Lady Luck was not on his side today, eh?
This whole day, you just can't make it up.
Okay,
This
to be clear, we
hour,
aren't
like-
continuing this, right? So
Yeah,
it's
I
fine that
stopped.
I'm jumping around randomly. Okay,
I
cool.
stopped already, yeah.
We are. Oh, right, yeah. I need to change these captures because they're all set to the wrong one. Oh, God.
Yeah, this is totally Ryan's fault. This is really bad hosting.
Yeah.
Extremely preventable.
I mean, to be fair to Ryan, he jumped in at the very last minute to help me out.
That is very
Oh yeah,
You
for sure. He's
burnt
done
so-
great.
Oh, you crafty little fella.
Now let's hope we can fix this.
Yeah, I'm just having to update everything. Thankfully, I still had OBS. We're gonna do this, chat. We're gonna make it through. Tomorrow will hopefully be better.
50's absolutely right. Nothing good does start in a getaway car.
Alright, okay. Oh my. Right, chat, entertain yourself. Someone tell some funny anecdotes. We're gonna be here for a minute.
So there was this one time where a car crashed into a pole by Ryan's house and derailed a tournament. That was a pretty funny story.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious, hey?
It feels like that happened not too long ago, to be honest.
It's just like
Yeah.
it was, 5 minutes ago.
I remember this one Saturday evening. I was watching a lot of AWC games. It feels like it was literally just yesterday or something.
Yeah.
Why am I standing inside a candle?
Oh gosh.
Why not?
Like I'm not on top of the candle. I'm like fully in it.
Oh gosh.
To know the candle, you must be
I'm more
one
on
with the
top of that
candle.
one. Do you think I can make it to there? I don't think so. Can I jump on Snape? Oh, I did.
Yeah, there you go, 50. There you go. You have to say it with it's sort of like a breathy and mildly effeminate sort of, oh gosh, you know what I mean? Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. The candle, you're in the candle. Oh gosh. You know what I mean?
I think one of my favourite tournament memories was when, I think it was Rene, was running bingo, and the commentators, I forget who it was, one of them was 50. No, it's 50 and Rene, I think, and someone was running, and they boosted through Scourge, and they were a bit confused as to why, and then they jumped in and they realised, and the reaction was like, oh, but both at the exact same time.
I like a cartoon, no.
Yeah.
Like a cartoon.
Time, where is Aqua's?
Doom, classic Doom stuff on his YouTube channel. And it was like the nicest coincidence on the planet that Renee just says, are you the same Sammy Pebbles on my brother's fucking YouTube channel? Yeah, that's me. Yeah. It was really It's really such a small world, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know full well what you mean. The world is so small.
Yeah, it was really great. This is no, yeah, he's a real champion. That guy. I like him. I hope he's doing well. He hasn't uploaded in so long, and I miss him. You know.
Alright, oh, look at a nice big orange header on Araka's camera. I think my favourite part about like this whole thing was that once we went off air, Sammy just kept commentating. Like he's ever the professional. Just kept going.
I love it.
Yeah, fingers
Right.
crossed the internet will work, the stream would work again, and we can come back. So welcome back, listeners. You missed the best Rick December ever. Honestly, I didn't know we could even skip that section, but you all missed it. Well, it wasn't
Can
live,
you-
doesn't count.
Felix, can you make some game audio for me, please?
Yeah.
Oh, don't get too greedy, 50.
I am not hearing it. That's because I haven't changed the application capture rates to on Lucy's. Where is it? Felix, there we are.
This cutscene is long, I can attest. Played cutscene %.
Best percent.
You should have a
Yes.
generator. Oh, that's a great idea, Captain. Side.
Oh. I mean, we can run with this, but it's still really laggy on my end. I don't know what else to do.
What else What else can we do but commentate? Tell them play by play what's happening. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
I try and I drop the bit rate by a little bit more. It comes to something when the secondary standby has issues.
It's like we've gone through like 4 lines of defense.
Yeah, because originally, obviously, this was Nix and Beaver's tournament. Then Portal was stepping in because both of them are busy. Then I was helping Portal because he had to leave early. And then Ryan was helping me because my computer was dying.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. Huh. It's a bit laggy. What do we think, chat? Do we persevere through? Because I don't
We
know
can
what other
persevere.
choice we have,
Hey,
to be
mind you, my
honest.
friend, we can keep talking. We can always keep talking, like I said.
Oh, we can talk and talk. We try closing chat arena because I don't need that open. Or I could do with it open, but I don't really need it. I'm also going to close the mod view. We'll close everything in Chrome because Chrome is a power eater. Or a resource eater. I think that should be everything. Right, shall we give this a go? I can see Felix. Felix's timer just got reset. Right, let's give this a go. We can only try, chat. This has been
Something's better than nothing.
a weekend. Oh, it's not even been a weekend. It's been a day. But,
It's been a day.
Yes. So, are you both ready for hopefully the last run of the day?
I think so. I'm gonna try and do a better Rick 2 this time.
Okay, I'm also ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Although I think
Good
it's
luck.
me that needs it and not you.
Good luck, internet.
There we go. Right then. Sammy, do you ever get the feeling of deja vu?
You know what? I was going to make the exact same joke, and I was incredibly upset that you stole it from me. I would have been
I'm
really
so
funny. We'd
sorry.
had nice banter, and it would. Oh, I would be like, I'll even put some emphasis like, I swear we've done this before, hey? We've done this all before. Lumos, everything seems to coincide. You beat me to it. And as it looks like, from the looks of it, Felix is actually beating. Felix is sort of beating Araka all the way here, but don't be deceived just yet. Only 15 seconds he's made it to the first gargoyle. You know the one where you have to lean sort of to the right, just a little bit to the right to boost up and out of the door.
Yep, I know that one. I've seen it plenty of times today.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. I feel like I've seen it before too. Okay, Felix has grabbed number 7. Yes, the best card. You know how it goes. Hello,
Yeah.
Flo. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the slideshow. We've been
Yeah.
having a bit of internet problems, but don't worry, we still can. We can still talk and watch Harry do his sidestep and everything. So, have we talked about this before? I can't really. I can't really tell.
What is happening now? I don't know. This is just pure
I'll tell you what is
chaos.
happening. We're going to learn 4 spells. We're going to start with Richter Simpra. Tell you what. Some people don't actually actually prefer like HP1 spell learning. Not how brutally difficult it can be, but actually prefer it to the the Dance Dance Revolution mini game of that we got here in Richter Simpra and all the other spells. Can you believe that?
I cannot believe that because I hate HP1 spell learning with a passion.
That being said, I mean, like I said, they say 50 prefers spell learning in this because they're a person of taste. What's that song? What's the song go like? Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth. They're a person of wealth and taste. That's what I was supposed to say. Anyway, well, speaking of Richter though, like Felix is already there pushing the first fire crab, the thing that farts fire at you. You know what? I always thought that, it's kind of weird that something called a fire crab is shaped like a turtle with 6 legs and farts fire at you, but the complete opposite end of that spectrum is the giant orange snail. You know what I'm saying?
I love the orange snails. They're such a classic.
Yeah, but it's just exactly what you put on the tin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly what you. Oh well, we grab. Here's the thing about Richter though, like it has, besides Gold Cards Challenge, it has like the most cards available in any other part of the game, with a total of 9.
Oh.
Yeah, everywhere else has 8 or maybe 6, maybe 2, 1 in the chamber, for example. But aside from Gold Cards, which of course has 11, everywhere else only has a couple. Everywhere else doesn't have as much. Of course, it sounds a little more interesting than it actually is because most of them are just, guys from the Weird Sisters. You know how it is. Except for this one that Araka just got. Sorry. Oh. I beg your pardon, everybody. I just had to adjust myself. But as it stands, Felix has a slight edge, I want to say.
Yeah, I would, I'd say so. Yeah, she is, we did actually hear from the runners while we were trying to get things sorted out that they both had slightly iffy moments in places in the first bit that we didn't see. So, hopefully they're able to do it right. Words! I don't know anymore.
Listen, man, our harshest critic is our inner critic. And of course, they'll put down their performance. I mean, yes, Felix sort of scuffed the chasm jump a little. You guys should have seen it. It was great. Unfortunately, the internet was out, so only we got to see it. But yeah, no, it was unfortunate. For the most part, it was a pretty slick, smooth Richter with Araka falling a little bit behind, but managing to catch up, which is a little strange. Managing to catch up by the time they got to the time they actually started like Quidditch. Which where did you save the time? Did Harry just walk faster in Araka's game, for example? Maybe there's something a little peculiar with the client going on.
I mean, they are both on 60 FPS. I can confirm
that's fair.
it is cut off on the stream, but I ain't touching anything. So yeah.
Another thing, don't jinx it.
Yeah.
I apologise for my earlier comments, putting Felix down, saying she scuffed the chasm jump, because turns out she did it absolutely correct. She just took the safer route. But Araka likes to live dangerously, eh? Did you see that?
He most certainly does.
That was heart pounding and nerve wracking.
Araka, he's quite new to the category, but from what I've heard, he is very good at like watching high level runs and essentially mimicking what is done in those runs. And I think we will see some high level strats at least attempted, if not performed well by Aqua today. Yeah,
I mean that's how you learn to do good. Copy the people who are great at this, like the top 3 runs, for example, and then you build off of that. And of course, you get like what we were talking about. I feel like we were talking about like refined movements at a prior time. Just You know, just
I
that
have
feeling
this,
of
like,
deja
weird
vu slapping
feeling
us
in
in
the
the
back
face.
of my head that I seem to remember her talking about that. And talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
how it builds up over the run.
Exactly. With Felix out of Richter right now. Arakavac just collecting number 34 Donegan Trimlet as he made his way out. And now it's time for the Bean bonus room. But Patricia, the Gryffindor student, leads us all the way to the Bean bonus, Bean room, whatever Dumbledore. Dumbledore got it wrong. And just skipping that entirely, actually, because this is what I think is a thing of the client. See, I ain't too educated on the client we're using, so I'm going to guess that skips the Bean bonus room. Is that true?
I can confirm that is exactly what it does. It also skips spell learnings, as we've already seen.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. We were just discussing spell learnings, and when I turned back, Felix had finished it. There's no way that Richter Sempertate is that easy to learn, even for someone like your Droid Lockhart. But something that's a little bit...
Something I will throw out, because we were talking about it. Spell learning, HP1, I like that you can just do the first one and then skip the rest in any percent. I wish you could do that in HP2. But apart from that, I hate it. And also, we were talking about the layouts and the gimmicks of every spell challenge. And the point I was going to bring up is that in Defender and Scourge, you'll find suits of armor in the challenge. But in Lockhart's challenges, being Spongify and Rictus Emperor, you won't find suits of armor. You will find statues of himself,
which I like. This game
I
has
like
a lot
that
of
too.
Personality. It has
Definitely.
personality. Harry has more lines in the first one. He doesn't seem like a weird mute who only says flipendo, and he's actually sarcastic too. This game was just so much better than the first one, and hell, I'm in the minority who says they prefer Quidditch in the second game too, because it's actually a challenge.
I'm in that group too. I like Quidditch in the
Hey.
second game. First game is way too hard for me. I hate it.
I'd say it was like the easiest thing in the world. Like, you can't even you have to die to lose at Quidditch. And one thing you have to get right is this next portion with the with learning the potions, because this game was easy enough, but then they introduced the Wiggenworld potions. Turns out you don't need the Molly and the Dittany, just the Flubberworm Mucus and the Wiggen Tree bark. Don't get the soft lock, don't get a soft lock. Never mind, she got the text and we have no soft lock. Then she's going to say, skip the cutscenes where we hear weird voices saying, come to me. And, now
I'm
we're on to
sorry?
Scourge.
I'm sorry, Sammy.
Oh, you heard what I said.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my.
No, we have Scourge. Sometimes people go up on the steps. Sometimes people brightness boost. What will Felix do? Not brightness boost, that's for sure. She's going to hop on the steps and follow Hermione. I'm never really sure if that's quicker. I'm sure Flo's going to come here and humiliate me and say something. Yes, it saves 2 seconds or something like that. But certainly, again, little subtleties and everything that just sort of refine your run.
Yeah, he is great, Portal. I don't know if you're aware of what just happened, but we're having all the fun over here.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. Jeez, I wonder if that crack in the wall has anything. Look at that. It's actually a chest that has number 32, Bridget Winlock, famous magical arithmetic who discovered the magical properties behind the number 7. No, we are not including her in magic number percent, which I will request soon, but not in this channel because I went all in on Lucille and they came second. Let's put it like that. So yeah, no, magic number percent's like a meme run I have an idea for. I'm hopefully getting Finn and Nixo to do it. Maybe make it a category one day. In it, you just collect every 7 card and 777 beans and 7 challenge stars. We're changing the rules for the 7 challenge stars. And hold on. Everybody played the first game. If you Araka just made it to Peeves, I realised.
Oh, what happened to Felix's game? Did she crash?
I think she may have crashed. Luckily for her, she got the save book and and the plot thickens as the tide is sort of turned. Now Araka's taking the lead, brother. Now, okay, don't kill him too quickly. She's fine. What were you worried about? And see, the problem with killing Peeves too quickly is has a very unfortunate soft lock where the other gate doesn't open. Have you seen that?
I have seen it. I've had it happen to me.
Have you played? Oh
it
yeah,
sucks.
isn't that tremendous? No, it doesn't suck at all. It doesn't kill a fantastic 30-second PB. No, it's nothing but pleasant, nothing but peachy. Tell you what else is nothing but peachy is Iraq has actually taken the lead whilst Felix grabbed number 53, Greta Catchlove, author of Charm Your Own Cheese, and Iraq takes a left to grab number 66, Flavius Belby.
Sorry, the
Tremendous.
Araka's screen has frozen on the best.
Don't worry, love. Don't worry, everybody. He's ahead. Trust.
He's very
me,
happy. He's so happy.
Yeah, he is having the time of his life, and why would he be? He's about to collect number 14, Fulbert the Fearful. Said to have been so cowardly he never ventured outside of his home and died when a defensive charm backfired and the roof collapsed. The best card. There we go. White people happy. Is that meant to be a fat joke? I can't really tell. But Araka's taken the lead. Felix has only just hit the platform and grabbed the card. Yeah, that game crashed, son. You can't really account for it, and it just flips the tables. But I like this. Sometimes it's full Bert with the feel, like his hat is full of cake or whatever. But anyway, I like this when the game, something small happens, and then the lead changes, but not by 1,000 miles, like you're not still stuck in Scourge while somebody's already fighting Snake or whatever. Like you're both still in Scourge and you're like just down the stairs from each other. And that's where, I guess that's sort of where we are now. The gap is slightly widening. But we are making progress. Felix has just got across that pendulum bridge, which, weirdly has killed a couple of runs. It's one of those things you think, no, that'll never happen to me. It only happens to stupid people, and then it happens to you, And
it turns out you were the stupid person all along.
You were the stupid people, You're the one that makes the smart people look smart, But yeah, we push him the stupid people. No, but she Araka descends to grab the final stab. Felix just grabs the 10th bronze card, gets an extra bar of health, but she also manages to get out of the Hess, little Hess thing a little better. The words escape me. Araka grabs number 13, Andros the Invincible, not out of sequence, because this is one of those things that's new about this route that I'm just completely in the dark about. Turns out we've shaken things up and we grabbed this card, number 13, Andros the Invincible. Ancient Greek sets have been able to produce a Patronus the size of a giant, the best card now, instead of just before Spongify,
Yep.
I need a minute to breathe because that was a mouthful. Oh, hot damn.
Sounded like one. And while you have a moment to breathe, we can talk about Akra, who is currently doing the boost strat in Bicorn to skip the platform coming down. Done optimally, it saves time. Sometime I should know this. Maybe Flo can tell us, or anyone else in chat. Felix now entering Bicorn.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you have to laugh, chat, because otherwise you would cry. Trust me. Araka is in the snail room. Felix now making her way down towards where in Lowcast we would do Pixie Proxy, possibly the most horrible strat ever invented.
Doesn't that sound like a barrel of fun? But it's
it does.
One thing I don't like. I do not like this room at all. First the snails, then we have the crabs, and then what do? We just go down the stairs, and what do we have? More snails. It's just unseemly. No me gusta.
Yeah, and quite right, 50. It's Pixie Ride. Pixie Proxy is in chamber. My apologies. I am totally qualified to be here, I promise.
Potato, Pixie Proxy, Pixie Proxy, Pixie Ride. You know what? Dimps Fairmont had the...
What the fuck is that spell? Pesky, Pixie,
get rid of the Pixies. Number 98, Dimphna Fairmuch had exactly the right idea. Humanely destroyed. Well, she had us until she said humanely, but she had the right idea. Directionally accurate.
I have a question for you. Where in this game will we find everybody's favourite purple guy?
Oh, number 8 Derwin Shimpling is found in Defender. You have to go around and push that flipendo block to open his secret.
Oh, okay. So there we go.
Oh,
chat.
that
That's
was
one to look
automatic.
forward
That was automatic. That was like a Google search, you know?
to. Automatic.
That was great.
Hydromatic. Systematic. White squeeze lightning. Sorry.
You know, he has the memes, he has the references.
This
He has the paranoia will
commentary
destroy.
is going somewhere, and I don't know where. We're only 15 minutes
but I'm
into the run.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. And let me see, I think that's going to be stuck in our minds till the day we die. You know what? Now it's now stuck in everybody else's mind. Let me see. No, we only have one last card to grab into. Araka only has one last card to grab. There's a total of 6 in Bicon. And no, just around the corner we'll find number 4, Grogan Stump, famous Minister of Magic appointed 1811. Here's something fun, or if you want to call it that. Let's go with fun. He actually has a relative who's on one of the portraits in HP5.
Oh, which portrait, if I may ask?
No clue, but he's a relative, like same last name Stump. I haven't played HP5. I don't think I even ever finished it actually. Like, there's that like you only do 2 story missions and then you have to grab then you have to
Yeah.
like find Luna's lost things, and you know, and I just can't be asked, to be honest. Like, Luna, I'm not getting your shoes back.
I think I did everything but chess and gobstones because I can't do chess.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. Chess is meant to be a little bit challenging. I don't want to say that because I never played it. I don't think I bothered. Like, this isn't Harry Potter. This is an HB 1, 2, or 3. Never mind 4. Well, that was number 9, Gunhilda of Gorsmore. Or was it? No, it was that was number 9, Gunhilda of Gorsmore. One-eyed humpback witch who discovered the cure for dragonpox. Let's see how confidently he does the... Oh, that's good. See, Araka's just a little bit hesitant with his... just a tiny bit hesitant with his Hess there. You know what I mean? Like, I think I saw Sammy speedrun sort of adjust his Hess very little fit. And he sort of got it down. He sort of got it down pretty well.
I'm curious if you saw Flo's comment in response to your comments about Luna's lost item.
Oh, God bless you. Merci, Flo. Merci. Wow. There you go. There you go. Yeah, but now we have the dueling minigame. You know what? I actually really liked the dueling minigame in this game. I mean, sure, it's easy as hell, but I really enjoyed it. Just playing Richter Sempre Tennis and discovering pause casting was like made it look like a Dragon Ball Z fight. You know what I'm saying? Just like the red orb go back and forth. You know.
If you want like tennis, you want to play HP2 PS2 because that's tennis.
Oh, that looks HP2 PS2. I used to be sort of jealous of my friend because it looks so much more expansive, so much more stuff to do, and so much cooler. But as I matured and looked back on these children's games, I realised that HP2 PC was the better game. You know what I mean? I grew up with the best one.
I think they both have their merits, like you say.
I'd bring this conversation to him and say, hey, I had the one on the PC and that was better, but I don't think he would care anymore. He's moving on. I really don't think he would care. One thing you would care about is the Rackers grabbing number 43, Cyprian Yandel, famous for being the only Quidditch referee to be killed during a match, and the originator of the killing curse was never found, but believed to be a member of the crowd. The best card, and here it is, everybody. Here's Defindo, you know? And let's say this is where health doesn't become irrelevant. This is where you have the extra potion. You know, this is where you might need the extra potion. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of jumps. You have a lot of brightness boosts. Well, not like that, Araka. If you could just, try it again, please, mate, just to demonstrate properly. There we go. You get a bit of height on you, and a lot of health dump. Oh, where is he going? Not that way. Do we have to grab him first?
I don't know.
I guess we have to. Yeah, right. Can't apologise enough, everybody, for what you're about to see in Araka's. Well, actually, no need, because we don't get... Oh, yes, we do. Never mind. Here we go. Can't apologise enough, everybody, but, he's a silver card, so of course we have to grab him. Here he comes to wreck your day. Number 85, Blenheim Stork.
Yep.
You know what? I just can't put my finger on it, but I feel like my day has been totally ruined. And it's only, Jesus, 3:16 in the morning. Christ, I need I need to fix my sleeping schedule. But one thing
You
we don't,
really do.
one thing we don't need to fix is hopefully the card he grabs next. Now, fingers crossed. I know we just grabbed something ridiculous, but fingers crossed we can make it up to you all. As Araka makes his way across the beams. Oh no! He's saving the best for third last. Yeah, let's go with that. Meanwhile, Felix has taken, I think, a more conventional route that I'm far more familiar with. But Iraq, they're in the same area, but Araka is, I think, technically one card ahead. Top himself up with that potion just so he knows it's ready. Felix, unfortunately, in closing the door behind her, you see, there's a little thing where if you have to get you have to like not jump in a certain location to not have the door closed behind you so you can backtrack. Felix didn't get that. Oh. Ay caramba, senor. He got it. Oh, that's it. Health is irrelevant. Arak has made it through Defendo. Now he can just do the rest of the run. And if he doesn't, okay, cool. He grabbed the ledge there. See, that was the last brightness boost, the riskiest one of the bunch, I reckon. And now it's just smooth sailing. But they're in the same location. Hopefully they grab the same card. And don't forget number 18, Ulrich the Oddball, famous for, among other things, for wearing a jellyfish as a hat. The best card. They look neck and neck, but don't be fooled. Araka seems to have the edge here, and he's good for him. Actually, good for him. He's actually, if he's as new to the category as you said, my friend, then he's doing very well. Sure, he's doesn't mean that Felix ain't closing the gap. I mean, her game did crash, but now that he's gained that maintaining that lead, he's actually has a chance here, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so. It's quite neck and neck, really. I mean, there is some gap, but there's certainly quite close. So I'm very much interested
here
to
she
see.
comes. Here she is. Here she comes to make your day. Number 49, your friend and mine, Elidora Ketteridge. Outstanding, everybody. Okay, sorry, you were saying something. I got so distracted, my friend.
You're absolutely fine. I was about to say PAX. Oh my good grief. Araka just heading there down now towards the end of Defendo, heading back into the first area where we would normally do Defendo skip in any percent. Felix making her way across the rooftops, as we do a lot in this challenge. It's really sort of the only challenge that we go out of bounds in a lot during these sort of collectible runs, because we only need bits in certain areas of the maps.
Oh, here she is again. So nice we get it twice. Fantastic. But as we were saying, like, I'm surprised there's even an outside, like an out of bounds to get. Every other challenge has the context of being inside the castle, but I'm surprised it's not just an empty skybox, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And both runners collecting cards there. I think that's the last card for Araka.
Araka.
This name will go
Swiggity
into
swacko,
my
his
head
name is Araka.
eventually. It will go into my head.
And number 67, Justice Pillwickle, will go into his card collection, because that's the final card of his challenge. So now he just gets on out of here. And now we're going to the bean bonus. Nope, we have to go all the way back to this. This bothered me as a kid. We're finally free out of the challenge, and Ron says we have to go back to class. But it is for a reason. There's 2 more cards around this area and 2 more within the next Boomslang challenge. It surprised me that Boomslang is very, very short. Like it is.
Araka not quite getting the Hess there, or the right Hess. Still made some movement from the chest there, so that is something. And yeah, Boomslang is very short. There was original plans for it to be longer, as was discovered in the files of the game, which Nixo actually played on his channel. He played the original version that was in the Alpha Client and a restored version made by the people that made the extended mod. Which, if you haven't checked it out, by the way, is a brilliant mod for HP2 that allows you to, extend the experience using dialogue from the console games and other places, and a lot of custom models, repurposing of maps that were found in the files. They've been able to basically expand HP2, and it's a great project, and they're still working on it.
It's great,
so.
but But yeah, temper your expectations because sometimes like dialogue from a different game, they try their best, but sometimes it fits like a square peg in a round hole. Sometimes you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Designed for that context, so they do their best. But when you say restored, I had like a twitch of sort of fear when because only restored I'm sort of aware was with the HP1
Yeah.
restored, and I just remembered the missing walls. So yeah, that was that ain't a pretty sight.
I haven't actually seen the HP1 restored video. It's been something I've been meaning to watch for a while.
Yeah, like invisible walls and everything, and oh goodness, we talked over number 90, Sassurisa Tugwood, famous inventor of many beautifying potions, and first to discover the people curing properties of Boobatubus. Oh gosh.
Sorry.
There's an opportunity everywhere. You just have to look for it.
I will mention slight.
You love restored Flo. You're a maniac. But look, we got.
I will say it real quick. Slight Hogwarts Legacy spoiler, but to have her in Hogwarts Legacy was awesome. That was honestly really cool.
Don't you mean Ignatia Wildsmith, the inventor of flea powder?
Oh, she's in there, but Tugwood's in there too. As a student.
Tugwood, yeah. You know what surprises me? Oswald Beamish there actually, and that's really confusing for me. Oh, well, I'll explain it when we get there.
Yeah. Anyway, this is HP2, and Felix failing the booster. Not good. Not good
but
at
not bad.
all.
Still recoverable, you know.
Indeed, and Raka going into Dumbledore skip. Well, not Dumbledore skip. Dumbledore.
Yeah. To Dumbledore. This is the one you don't want to skip. You know what I mean? Like this is for those two cards that Oh, speaking of Oswald Beamish, actually, we're about to grab him very soon. Oh, Harry's voice when he finds. Oh, hello, Filch. Harry's voice when he gets caught sounds like somebody like making a joke about bombs at an airport who then gets taken by the security guards. Like he sounds suspicious as hell. Like, oh no, not another attack. How could this have happened? Professor, I found him like this. I swear.
My favourite thing was from the Alpha Mod in Dumbledore's office, where for some reason Dumbledore says the line where he's like, I want you to know it wasn't me. I'm not the attacker. It's just so random. And it's like, I'm sorry, Dumbledore.
That's a curveball and a half, eh?
And everyone just goes, this isn't good, Harry. And it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like, tell you what, I do want to compliment Araka's movement as he goes up from Dumbledore, the third floor two into Dumbledore's office. That's an example of fine movement. I think I saw Sammy Speedruns do it and a few other guys do it. It gets you the advantage, It gets you the advantage, and he needs that to sort of maintain this lead he's got over Felix. But just to let you know, that silver card he grabbed was number 79, Oswald Beamish, famous campaigner for Goblin Rights, who I am actually very surprised wasn't actually anywhere in Hogwarts Legacy. Of all the little established lore they've got to reach out for, I really wondered why they didn't include him, because he would have had, it would have been an absolute nightmare for him, because you are killing goblins left and right. And it's a goblin massacre just by this 15-year-old Hogwarts student who attacks these goblins who are minding their own business. God, you know what? Screw Oswald Beamish. I don't like him. Yardley Platt's more my type of guy.
Yeah.
No, we'll get to him too.
Felix now coming up to speaking to Dumbledore, and Araka is going to get the card in Lockhart's classroom.
It's actually, the card in Lockhart's classroom is number 50, Musadora Barkworth, famous composer of magic. Since been banned because it involves and in its last performance in 1994, floating tuba blew off the roof of the Ackley Town Hall. The best card. Jumping down to see Ron here, he's still got the lead and he's heading over. I wonder, at what point in his route does he turn right to get the card into the classroom where the short guy teaches? who sounds really young and Swedish in the Charms classroom. That's right. When do we actually go to the Charms classroom card?
That I think is before chamber or at some point going to the bathroom. And
Okay, that's fair.
no, Mr. Twitch, that is the one for Sammy. I could never, A, remember that many cards, and B, I could never sound as amazing as the wonderful Sammy does.
No, you cannot. It's only me. And
Wow, thanks.
Speaking of me, here's the only card. Here's the only card I actually ever miss. Actually, number just at the very end of the dungeons. You know, with the gates you have to sort of lower with the Lumos and then Scourge and then all that. Sometimes I do miss number 54 Gaspard Chingleton. And I feel like an absolute foolish man. But then I remember I'm Sammy Pebbles and I go on living my happy life. And speaking of going places, we're going actually into we're actually already into Goyle now. Here is a place with only 6 cards, would you believe?
Yeah, I mean, what is the card distribution like in this game? As someone who knows numbers, like, is
Pretty
there an area
even,
that's,
if you ask me.
Is there an area that's very weighted, or are they all pretty even?
Jeez, I think I told you, or maybe I was just dreaming it when I said that Richter Semper has the most cards of any non-optional part of the game. But later on, everywhere, let me think. Defendo has 8 cards, Spongify has 8 cards, but every other area except Boomsling and Chamber has 6. I'm not sure.
I think getting Roderick Plumpton, fastest catch of the snitch. 3
Oh,
seconds.
well done!
I only know
Look
it
at you
because
remembering the cards.
I only know it because of the Lou joke that's attached to it.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's fair.
It was very fast to finish.
Oh gosh, yeah, it was 3.5 seconds. You know.
Yeah.
I know what I'm. No, let it be said, chat. I know what I'm doing. I just don't care. No, like he was. You know what? Speaking of 3.5 seconds, though, I actually beat his record once playing HP1 Quidditch, and I felt kind of weirdly proud of that. But that's because HP1 Quidditch, and PC for that matter, is so abysmally easy. I finished it by accident. Like, the game started against Slytherin. I looked away for 2 seconds. I turned back, and I'm already like ready to press the prompts. You know, like this little hand prompt for like to grab the snitch with your hand. Yeah. I look back and says, "Oh, cool." Press control, and then, yep, beat his record.
I think my problem with HP1 Quidditch is I always end up looking at the UI rather than the path in front of me, and therefore I get distracted. I try to not get distracted like that, but that's just what I always end up doing. And I think that's where I lose time in my HP1 runs.
You know, you just highlighted something. The HP1 UI is actually kind of pretty. It's kind of pretty to look at. You know, it looks really refined and medieval.
Must
I don't think
look
those are the
at
right
the
words
UI.
Those are not the
Cannot
good words
look
at all,
away
actually, but,
from the UI. The UI is so pretty.
There's a big bottomless pit with in the Flipendo challenge, but no, we have to look at the UI. Don't worry about Harry's ankles. He's fine.
The UI is so beautiful. I can't look away.
Is actually fine. That our players has progressed through Goyle. Actually, we see Felix making her way to the already got number 44 Delvin Whitehorn. She's going to grab number 47 Edgar Strucker very soon. But can Araka actually get this wall walk?
Don't you love his transitions, guys? Like his segues from one thing into another. It's so good.
I like him too. They're really great. Anyway, listen, are you sure Araka is as inexperienced as you said? Because he seems to be nailing every other major trick that I thought he'd have trouble with. Now, let's see how he does when grabbing number 22 Cersei, because there was something really fancy by Flo, which you know, poor Pax. That was after Flo did that. That was just not fair. He was just showing off. But you know, there was something really fancy here that he might actually.
Oh, very nice.
Are you sure Araka is as inexperienced as you said?
I believe he is. Can
is this a practical joke?
I don't know.
Are you pranking me?
Can anyone confirm Araka's like experience level? Because I'm not
just grab some of Goyle's pubes to put in a drink and just to spice up his drink.
Excuse me while I spit out my drink.
Yeah, to spice up his drink, and then we'll go to the Slytherin section. I think God, like the Slytherin has. On the way to Slytherin, there's only two. No, yes, there is only two cards. Within Slytherin, there's only three. So I think, unless you count that whole section as just one, as Slytherin, there's only 5 cards there. So Slytherin has a fewer amount of cards than average. No, you know, Mr. Twitch, yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. This is like Frieza doing push-ups for 4 months and now he's stronger than Goku all of a sudden. Like, this is there's a lot of untapped potential here. And Araka, you know, all he has to do is forsake his job and all his other responsibilities. And
Did
I miss
Felix,
something?
I think Felix, something happened to Felix that I didn't see.
Oh,
Chat.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, the gap has just widened.
Oh, she died.
I guess
Right,
Felix.
okay. Thanks.
Yeah,
guys.
the gap is just widened, everybody. But don't counter out just yet. You know, don't counter out just yet. You know,
We've
like,
seen
but-
it today. Anything can happen. You cannot script this, not just in the runners' performances, but also in the restreaming. You cannot script this. So who knows? Who the fuck knows?
To be honest, that's one of the things I love about this game. I mean, I don't stream it or play it even all that often, despite from the sound of it. But I do like how creative everybody has become. You know, within the game itself, like we're still thinking up of new meme runs, thinking up of new ideas, new limits for new ways to play the same old game. And you know, we're only just starting to expand to custom maps. I mean, sure, there's a bunch that exist already, but the mapping community is massive, but it's grown.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned custom maps, and I almost feel like I have to talk about this because it was like the best meme run ever. But oh my goodness, shopping percent that Nixo did, it was so good. Like that Miney that requested it, he is so inspiring with his thoughts. What do you think?
Oh, I have to keep talking. Hey. Oh yeah. Anyway, we're back in getting into some. I think it's you head to the right first, and then you jump on the button and head to the left. You know, I felt like such a moron where every time I thought this was a completely different round room when you come back on top. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
when I say round room with the doors, revolving doors, I thought it was a completely different room. Then I realized, then I felt cheated. Hang on, you just made me go all around and underneath for no reason. Just turn me the right way. I'll jump on the button as many times as I have to, lads. Just get me to the Slytherin common room. Maybe that's why Slytherin was doing so well on the house cups and everything for years on end. Maybe they had just getting to the common room is its own eugenics program. Like it's insane. This is a complete utter hassle. Tell you what else is a hassle, trying to get to number 3, Elfrida Clegg. Chieftainess of the Warlock Council. The best card. She actually has, want to say, one of my favourite card artworks of the whole game. Like top 3 for sure. Top 3 for sure. There's a difference between favourite cards and actually decent artwork. I'll mention artwork again very soon though, because I have some strong opinions of the cards that are coming up. I'll do Breathmaker Wish count to 3. Ooh.
Oh.
Nah, it's good. It's good. It's got the.
Hey, well done.
There we go. Yeah, that bridge, man. I haven't even nailed that trick just yet. You know, it just keeps. You have to wonder, what am I doing wrong? And it feels you just gotta feel it out. Oh gosh, and like try to get the trick right. You know what I mean? You have to fail 1 trillion times, get it right once, and then fail another 1 trillion times and get it right twice. And that's how I have to learn it, I guess. Oh, this is peculiar. Can he actually? Well, after that successful jump down onto the buttress, you're going to head down. Araka is sort of lagging for you people over there, but Araka is still has made to the Slytherin common room. Sorry, our stream was a little delayed. I apologise in advance. And there's only 3 cards to collect in the Slytherin common room. Come to think of it, but he's collecting the one in the library first, number 67, Justice Pillywickle, famous head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement, the best card. And it's going to be hopefully a Hess.
It is. He didn't get the good
Oh.
Hess, but he did get the Hess, which means he is on
Well,
card route, which is always
He's
good.
on. Okay. That's reassuring because there's no greater instance of panic than finding out that you've missed a card, and you have to go to the Follow Your Magi and you figure just by looking at. And unless your name is Sammy Pebbles, you have to panic and freak out and wonder where the hell did I leave it? Where the hell did I miss a card? And then I just sort of grumble and say, "Oh no, I missed in the name of the exact same place and location and where to find it because that's my thing." But now, yeah, listen, I never really liked this. I feel a little. I know this is how everybody does it, but I feel it's really fast and loose in this, this children's video game where you have to go and grab the 2 cards that when you're exposed as Harry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, you can grab them as Goyle.
See, that's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean with the rack of nearly running into the Slytherin girl who patrols that side of the common room. One of the guys in the front of the common room, he just sort of like takes off. He sees you and goes, "Hey, that's Harry Potter. Get him."
Also, we have to pay homage to Professor Snape.
It's actually Alan Rickman's birthday or something. Like, there's a Google Doodle about Alan Rickman today.
Oh, Alexa, when is Alan Rickman's birthday?
Alan Rickman
was
born on the 21st of February 1946.
21st of February, apparently.
I thought you said 31st of February, and I was, what calendar are you using? But no, that makes sense. But there's a Google Doodle of that guy today, which is strange because he's not some obscure author from the 1700s. I don't know why Google did a doodle of him. I was going to be a little more egregious with what I was about to say there. I had to dial that back. But no, what we don't have to dial back is we are now in Spongify with Araka. Felix is still struggling with that. Still struggling in Slytherin. She needs to get that bridge skip. It's just a hassle, mate. It really just is just a hassle. But Spongify is one of those. What I like about the HB community is we all sort of gravitate to this game being one of the best games of the series, and we all sort of gravitate to this challenge, the Spongify challenge, being the best part of the game. And I like that. I like how we all have the same opinion, and it's the same correct opinion. Spongify is a pretty great challenge.
It is pretty good, and I do enjoy in any percent how you can literally just boost through it.
I don't enjoy that part actually.
It is. Boost
I don't enjoy it at all.
Yeah,
it can be interesting. It's I don't know. It's turning the game into like I found the any percent is the problem with any percent. Same problem I have with Ocarina of Time speedruns where you can't actually understand what the hell's going on. This is not a game anymore. This is just raw software to click a button. Raw software to click a button.
Oh, I heard Felix for a second then. I don't know where she came from. I'm assuming she came from her stream, but I had a brief moment of Felix voice.
We'll say that. Keep going, my friend. We can get there.
Yeah, Felix can do it.
We get there. We ain't gonna have a DNF. She's gonna get the whole thing done, all 101 cards, and get stuff ready.
Yeah. Of course, it's worth mentioning, of course, that while this is the last match of today, there are more matches tomorrow. Hopefully, the signal for the stream will be better tomorrow. No, I'm not restreaming tomorrow, so there is no need to worry.
Don't worry, everybody. We're all winners in our hearts. All right. Oh, look at that! He's doing. No. Okay, maybe didn't get it perfectly. He's hitting that flipendo block the wrong way, but he did sort of. He did sort of get it down without having to spongify up and top. There's no worries, my friend. No worries, my friend. You just keep at it. You can just keep at it. We have we're still here for you. We're still rooting for you.
This time, just to take it easy.
We have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And I have nowhere to be tonight.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
So.
I've been genuinely having fun.
Also,
like, it's going so poorly that I don't really care anymore.
Just
so I'm just
Does he have something to do with the leaky cauldron?
Oh. They can still hear me. Hi, guys. Sorry.
Well, that's the spirit. That's the optimistic ideas to take on it. Yeah, you're still here. So, you say they're fine. Don't worry, everybody. They're fine.
They are fine. Together we are gonna get through this. We can only laugh because otherwise we cry.
Hashtag bring back Felix. How about hashtag bring back the commentary? Because we've got number 88. Becca, famous singing sorceress, the best card. You know she's actually mentioned in the books.
Is she?
Yeah, briefly. Yeah, it's actually Mrs. Weasley's like favorite singer.
Oh,
And
Celestina Warbeck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that was that not what I said?
Yeah, it
didn't
was.
mumble, did I? Okay, cool.
I think you slightly dropped when you said it, so I didn't quite
Listen,
catch
man,
the
it's
name.
3:42 in the AM. Maybe I'm starting to slack, but listen, that's what I said. And yeah, I know Fleur Delacour was sort of talking smack about her, because this is something I do appreciate. I do appreciate what J.K. Rowling did with Fleur Delacour. They brought her back instead of just making her a character for one book, and they made her the most obnoxious lady on the planet. Like, there's no way someone that, no way you could really put up with someone that obnoxious. And even no matter how pretty they are, but yeah, she talks smack about Celestina Warbeck, and then Mrs. Weasley got mad again, or just like gave everyone a look that said, you know what, everybody, go to bed now. Like, I don't want to put up with this. I don't want to put up with this pretentious blonde. I can't say that. Well, no, I can say that. Mrs. Weasley said it in the books. I'm not going to put up with this obnoxious blonde bitch anymore. And that's what. I don't know. I like how they come back in the books.
I like how they made up as well, like Jamie says. I think they're making up at the end of 6 was great.
Yeah, that was good. It's sort of a catch-22. When you bring back characters from old books, you make the world seem pretty small, but also reusing the characters. I also appreciate. I just can't be happy no matter what I do. I'll always have a problem. But I won't have a problem with what Araka's actually managing to clean up all the while in the hospital wing. You ever see the Hermione challenge? They had big plans for a Hermione challenge, and they found like a prototype of it.
I've seen that.
Not that I think HP2 for PC is any way informed good for stealth gameplay, but I liked how expansive and weird it was. It has that feeling of like all the other challenges. Like, why the hell does this exist in a castle, let alone a school?
Yep. And Felix now making her way into Spongify. She lost quite a bit of time there in Slytherin, but of course, anything can happen, as we keep saying.
Anything can happen. Speaking of stuff, what is happening right now is he's grabbing number 30 Artemis. First wish to be Minister for Magic, the best card. Here's a fun fact. She's a Hufflepuff.
Oh.
Well, I said fun, but, it's a fact.
Excuse me?
You're excused. Anyway, meanwhile, we're going to have to go into the... Oh, now Araka goes over to the Scourge Shortman classroom. Christ, what is it? Charms classroom to grab number 31, Balfour Plain. A man who actually has some, in Spanish they call him bolas. A man had some real bolas on him as he grabs, because he was the chief of the Committee for Experimental Charms. You imagine that? Experimental charms. You know what charms can do to you?
They can turn you into a bull.
Exact. They can do anything. Why even call them charms or anything? Like, they could kill you, or make you cough up slugs. Like, there's no limit on what magic can do. I was testing experimental ones.
I think so, Luke. I think this is just his audition for stand-up, and it's great.
I have my moments, lads, and this is our moments in the sun as we stare right into Rubeus Hagrid's face. God damn! If eyebrows could kill, look at that.
Hello, Harry. Fancy some tea?
Hello, Harry.
I don't even know what this stream is turning into at this point, but I'm so glad you guys are all here for the ride, because this is great.
I'm so glad you guys are all here too. It makes it more enjoyable. I was really happy I got an opportunity to commentate on this tournament, because I remember I remember commentating on like Lucille's run back in Podathon 2021, and even earlier than that on Unity TV's run for No Glitches Allowed. I really enjoy commentating on the A category because naturally I have a passion for it.
And you'll be back with us tomorrow, I believe, for another commentary, which is exciting.
Fingers crossed. I mean, it will be a Sunday, but you know, fingers crossed I'd be able to do that. You know what, Jamie? I did actually have a podcast technically. Me and Don Pod Media talked about movies, but my conversation wasn't too good. Repeated myself way too often, and kind of like poor Felix had to repeat, you know, the first part of Slytherin a bit too often. Meanwhile, Araka's actually grabbing number 35 Bowman right. He's actually going to that silver one that sometimes people miss. He did open the chest at the top of the grand stair, the entrance hall stairs earlier on, so he has sort of prepped that for him to be able to slide down from a Hess. He's got 5 out of 6 Thunderbolts, who's to his name. He's going to grab number 64, Jasonda Sykes, first person to ride a whole, to ride across the Atlantic on a single broom flight, the best card. And hey, he's also about to grab my, one of my favorite cards too. Number 77, Norval Twonk. You want to know what number 77, Norval Twonk did?
I would love to know.
Oh, he gave his life saving a non-magical child from a runaway magical and posthumously awarded the Order of Merlin First Class.
Oh, sounds very well deserved.
Oh, yeah. You know what? He also has a portrait password in HP2. He's like the portrait password for the 5th floor. And the password is Manticore, you know?
Very good, very good. Well
yeah,
done,
it's a little bit tasteless, you know? Like, I don't know, like... it's a little bit tasteless in my opinion. Anyway, stream sort of stopped stuff for us, everybody. Sorry, my vision is impaired and I can't really see what's going on in a second. But Marnie, why don't you bring us up to speed?
Well, we have Araka. For fuck's sake, I'll get it eventually. Is now heading down towards Forest, and Felix is heading towards the B bonus room cutscene after Spongify, so she's about to go and do the castle cleanup and head to the hospital wing. Yeah. Do you know of any famous healers that have wizard cards? Speaking of the hospital wing.
Number 75, Mungo Bonham, famous magical healer who found the best card. He is actually a pretty good card, you know. I actually really like that one. Same with Gunhilda of Gorsmore.
Yeah, she's.
You know which one's that card? Yeah, she's got a. Oh no! See, let's test them.
Is she the humpback witch?
Yes. She's the one-eyed humpback witch who discovered the cure of dragonpox. Tremendous. She also has a statue of her. There's also a statue of her on the 3rd floor. It's even referenced in some of the games, but it's always referred to as the humpback witch statue instead of by her proper name, because you know they're trying to erase our history, brothers and sisters. We can't let them do that. Now we're going to, as we enter Forest, we only have like 6 cards to collect. 4 of them are bronze, and 2 of them will be the final silver cards. Araka's already grabbed the first one, number 16 Cleodne, but he's going to, sooner rather than later, he's going to be grabbing number 65 Gondoline Oliphant, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be on the card route if he's Anil Hess there.
Oh, yeah. He's looking good as he heads towards that card. Felix getting the card.
I love that jump, you know. Love that jump. You dodge everything. Cool, I don't need this nonsense. I'm going straight to the source. I've got ankles of steel. Let me go. And no full damage to boot.
And
here he is. Here he is. Okay, fingers crossed. Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3. Does he have it?
There we go. He has it, and he now has
easy.
all the silver keys to get into the gold cards room.
Number 65, Gondoline Elephants. Famous researcher into trolls and their habitats who was death while sketching trolls whilst in the Cotswolds. The best card and the real Timothy Treadwell of the Harry Potter universe, in my opinion. You know Timothy Treadwell, guy who was really big on studying bears in the natural habitats and, well, unfortunately one attacked him. That's what I call it that. But he still has a few cards to collect in this section, including a famous name you guys might remember. Not this card. This next one is actually kind of mundane and boring, but you know it's a woman, so we include her in Simp Percent. You remember Simp Percent?
I do remember Simp Percent actually.
Yeah, and the Simp Percent includes number 86, Dorcas Well Beloved, founder for the Stressed Witches, the best card. But oh no, not yet 50. I'll contain your excitement, keep it, and he's going to go right across the wood. Oh no, it fell. But at least he can grab number 19, Newt Scamander, famous magical zoologist and author of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the best card.
Yep. And Felix now making her way outside, getting the secrets in the common room as she does so.
Making her way outside. There we go. going to grab number 26, Mary Sorbert. Going upstairs, grab number 39, Jones. We're going in. Now we're battling with Aragog. It's been a while since we heard English Aragog, actually. I don't hear him as often as I'd like. But I really wish the sound, because I remember as a kid, the sound design wasn't messed up. Like he was at a reasonable creepy volume and not bellowing in our ear that he wants, there we go, bite, not bellowing in our ear that he wants to bite us.
Bite him, my children.
Beat him in the barn.
That was a pretty good impression.
I was about to say like in what I think the translation would have been in Spanish, but like to say someone to chuparlo or something like that, I think means, well, chupa means suck, so I don't think what I would be saying would be very appropriate for this stream, you know, so would have been a bad translation is what I'm aiming at. But Felix getting that night,
What is that for? That was an interesting free frame for Felix there.
No.
What happened?
Oh, she got caught on the Hess, had to wait it out. She got caught in a little like lamppost when she's going down the steps. But at least she grabs number 77, Norval Twonk, famous for saving a non-magical child life from a runaway manticore and was posthumously awarded the Order of Milne First Class, the best card. Speaking of cards though, Araka's actually getting into the leveling up and going into golds.
Yeah, gold cards time.
Did you guys get to the gold cards on your first playthrough of this game? Because I know I did. I missed like one or two and just didn't.
I didn't.
Gold again! Woo! Yeah, Felix is going to grab number 27, Mirabella Plunkett.
Also,
whimsical story. Yeah.
This feels like the good time to mention, because I wanted to ask chat this. What is chat's opinion on the all gold cards CE? Because I don't feel like it gets a lot of love, but I think it's a pretty decent run. It's like a sort of a baby, not baby or wizard cards, but you know, like a step up towards it. 50 loves it. Anyone else have an
50
opinion?
is very
I'm
passionate
curious.
about it, actually. You know what? Overall, a positive reception. Everybody likes skull cards. I don't like this one. Araka. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, everyone seems to like gold cards. It's a good challenge and a great reward for getting all the silver cards. You know, I like it.
It definitely is, and it's definitely something that I think I like the challenges like this and Gryffindor challenge that have that like very linear path. Like, you know, normally people like the open world and all this, but I quite like these more linear, you know, like time trial like challenges. It gives me like Crash Bandicoot vibes.
I get that, but I wouldn't go overboard because like this is post Spongify where you have your whole move set. If I had to do stuff like Richter Sempra so many times, I'd get bored. You do Richter Sempra because you have to. It's one of the and Scourge are one of the more mundane of the 3 challenges, or the 4 challenges, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think in small doses they're quite good. But there are definitely, like, I love, like, you think about the boulder section, and when I think about that, my brain immediately goes to the Crash Bandicoot level. Like, it feels like fair. Crash is such an influential game within the 3D platformer space. And yeah, it's evident.
This is a 3D platformer. I would say it's more like a 3D platformer third-person shooter because it meets all the requirements. You got your third-person camera. You got like your projectiles, and you even got a range. For sure, like what you can cast spells on is limited. But yeah, I'd say this is more of a third-person platform or sort of third-person shooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Although if you want a third-person shooter, I would recommend HP7 and HP7 Part 2.
Yeah, I would never touch HP7s, the HP7s, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I want to do a run of them at some point, and maybe do an Alt Defector, but I don't really want to grind them all that much.
Yeah, it's just as a kid, I was like, we're going to get all the Harry Potter as they come out, and then we gave up after 5, and you know what, I just, lost that passion, and you know what, I don't think it hasn't appealed to me. I don't want it back.
Oh,
I'd love to play.
Felix getting the rock boost there, boosting up and skipping quite a lot. The strat which I believe was found for
good.
Chungus, but is now used in other categories.
No, that really saved some time. It's like a smaller trick that saves the extra seconds, and it all adds up. I mean, technically not all adds up. I mean, it takes away because it's saving time, but you guys get what I mean. She's going to grab number 86 Dorcas Well Beloved too, as Araka is getting into chamber. Anything can happen, lads, but let's see if he can get Scourge Skippy, right?
Scourge Snipe. To correct you before people in the chat come for you.
3 to get ready. 4 to go. 5 to jive.
Come on. Hey, you got
6
it.
to take a pick. Oh, there we go. Did he? Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Outstanding. You know what? That is a completely unnecessary. You know, this part of the game is not dangerous. Maybe if you're just bumbling around like a foolish person, you might accidentally die. But for the most part, you don't need that save. The one in front of that section with the flying the pixies and the fire crab at range, that's when you need that save book. You know, this one.
Definitely.
Don't miss this one, Iraq. There we go.
Yeah, because if you fall here like someone did earlier, I forget who it was, it's not good.
I think it was it who got stuck on like the lower floor? I mean,
yeah.
who got stuck on a ledge below the ledge? I don't know who it was.
Was it Pax?
See, I blinked and the racker was through that room. This guy is not a. You've trying to make me look like a fool, haven't you? You said this guy's sort of newish to this category, and here he is.
Look, that's what I was told. I was told he's learnt this category specifically for the tournament.
Well, then we both lost, because now somebody's made us both look like a... No, not Renee 2023, Araka 2023. Watch him go. You blink and he's already at Snake. Maybe he can even get that last little jump, the final brightness boost of the run, and get across. You know, that little swinging pendulum thing that batters the hole in the wall, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I know what this card is called. It's number 91, Wilfred Elphick, famous for being the first person gorged by an... Oh, okay. Famous to be the first person gorged by an African Eurumphant. Second time the charm, boys. Don't leave me hanging.
He gets the Hess, but not the good one, but that's fine because the Hess is risky anyway.
50 bronze cards, 40 silver cards, 11 gold cards. We have 101. He's got the whole collection, but ladies and gentlemen, he's done. Now all there is left is to beat the snake. Oh gosh, and finish the game.
Yeah. It looks pretty set for Araka here unless Snake decides to be horrible.
Anything can happen.
But indeed, Felix has given it a very valiant fight, I have to say. Felix is now catching up quite quickly into gold cards now.
She had the lead. It was so long ago, like it's 4 o'clock in the morning, damn it. But it's now, she had the lead at one point and the game, she lost.
Yeah. It's that we say anything can happen. With the cards is a cruel mistress, it seems. And, yeah, literally anything happening.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, anything. Oh, that was just me forcing it now. It's just still so much.
I agree, Fishy, that with everything that happened to her that was out of her control, she's done quite well to put it back.
Where's the Guild War Lockout card? In the trash where it belongs. But tell you what's not in the trash. Araka's pace is now now is the part we've all been waiting for, where we get to beat the snake. Here's something I learned pretty early on, where you have to, in the first phase, you sort of move all the way to the back of the arena. That way that way, the Basilisk she'll only she'll only use her ranged attacks. But that's only in the first phase. In the second one, you have to get the up close and personal with her.
Yep, that is the strat indeed, because I learnt that after dying quite a lot to Snake in the first phase. Or taking a lot of
Jamie,
damage.
my friend, my mi amigo, I never said all cards were the best cards. I have, believe it or not, I have standards. I've got standards for these cards, my friend, don't worry. The ones I don't like, I don't even mention. The ones I love, I always mention. And what I do love, however, is that you know, health is completely, well, hopefully not totally irrelevant. Hopefully he gets this before he doesn't. See, I ain't comfortable with seeing a health bar get low in all wizard cards because it feels like you just sort of, I completely forget about that damage boost strat, you know?
Yep, and Araka now making his way to the final cutscene.
Anything can happen. But what's happening right now is Araka's going to take this.
Yep,
Gee.
he has taken the win. Congratulations.
GG, my friend.
That is a good payout for people that said Araka, by the way. For the record, there were 980 points put on to Araka to win, whereas Felix had 162,985 points put on.
Oh,
her.
you Araka believers are rich.
They are. They made fucking bank out of this.
Jesus. Oh.
Like, if you believed in Araka in this run, you made good.
And if you believed in, yeah. That's...
Yep. So
He
congratulations
did well.
to
He was
V8,
consistent.
to Henrik, to Rain. You guys have all made significant... I can actually tell you, the most someone made was V8 with 87,000. And for the record, V8 put in 690 channel points. And he made 87,000 back!
Damn, that is an investment, Warren Buffett. Like, jeez.
58,132, Henrik, for 460 in. And Rain put in 150 and got 19,956 back. They all have made significant bank with that. But
Yeah, look at there's Scrooge McDuck swimming in their channel. That is a lot.
yep.
But you know what? You guys believed in Araka and you had right.
Yep, you guys had faith.
All the tough tricks. They even took the risky stuff. They even
Indeed.
like that chasm skip he did. You saw that chasm skip he did. He even
Yep.
got the same trick that I saw Flo do in his run just earlier tonight. You know, the one with the silver card in
Yep.
the silver card in Goyle. Yeah, it's just Araka deserves the win.
Agreed. But Felix, we cannot, and I know you're not, but we cannot discourage Felix's efforts. She has done incredibly well in
No.
quite tough circumstances given the game crash. She gets the final Hess.
There she goes, 91 Wilfred Elphick, best card, etc.
Best card, exactly. But yeah, and as we come to the end of the day, what a day it's been.
Yeah, you're telling me.
But it's been fun, and I hope everyone in chat has enjoyed it as much as I have. As much as it's been stressful, it has been one of those things that I'm not going to forget for a long time. So thank you
This
to
is a lot
everyone
of fun. This is what
being
we
a
signed
part
up for, my friend.
Absolutely.
This is what we all signed up for.
Absolutely, indeed. And Felix now making her way down towards I was about to say the dragon, the snake.
The snake, yeah. Making
This ain't
past the
HP
Indiana
4.
Jones section. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the dragon HP4. Whose idea was it to have keep a fire-breathing dragon in a forest? That was it was probably Hagrid's idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was not. She doesn't take the last boost. She's taking all the safe stuff. She's going to go through and probably just tank the damage because, you know, health's irrelevant in this category. The first 3 flames don't hit you. These ones always do, no matter how well you jump off of them. She'll grab the save book and she'll be down into...
Oh, it has, Henrik. It really has taken its toll, and it's only day 1. We've got 5 more days of this to go.
Speak for yourself, Captain Sleepy. I'm in the best shape of my life. Boom.
I've been
I
on
could do this
since
all day.
for like 8 hours. Like you.
Oh, well.
I don't know. But speaking
For
of
8 hours. Oh no.
Speaking
Jeez.
of,
get some rest.
shut up.
Sorry, man.
But speaking of future days, obviously tomorrow we'll be back here on Portal's channel. But for the next 2 weekends, we'll be over on Nixo's channel, where you'll be, I expect, seeing the wonderful Sammy. Because Sammy, you are a mod over there for Mr. Nixon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm usually just there to make quotes, but yeah, I am a mod over there.
As is Don
So,
for
yeah.
Winter, who is also here.
Yeah. No, we can. No, I'll be around, lads.
Oh, and
I'll be around. I'll check my schedule. See if
No.
I've got something
I was
free.
about to say Henrik has killed the snake. No, Felix has killed the snake and is heading to
gosh.
the end.
Here she comes to make your day. Getting that,
I'm losing
getting
my
it
mind.
done.
Jeez. Let's bring them back in.
Well done.
GG's, guys.
Oh, the cards.
GG.
Well done, boys. and
That
girls.
was quite something.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I heard it was mostly a slideshow.
Oh, it was, but we made it the best we could. The best
We made
part,
it work. Don't worry.
the best part slideshow-wise was when your stream froze up, Araka, and you just had the biggest grin on your face. Like this big teeth showing grin. And it just froze. We were all dying laughing. It was so good.
Oh wow, best timing.
That is timing. But yeah.
When was that?
I'm not sure, but Winter has told me she's going to go through and make a whole bunch of clips because this whole day has been a meme and it has been glorious.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
It's been great.
so Felix, Game Crash.
But no, it didn't crash.
Oh, did it not crash?
I soft locked on Peeves. The Peeves fight I killed Peeves too
yeah,
quickly and
yeah.
soft locked.
I was talking about that too. Talking about peeps,
Look,
but
my brain's
That was
fried. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that couldn't happen to me because I just miss all the shots.
Well,
Yeah, that's
mean,
what
that's-
happened.
yeah.
Lost a lot of time on that. Bicorn was bad, but not like as bad as everything else. The death in Goyle was hilarious. I think we can all agree. Fuck those bushes.
agreed.
And then let's not talk about Slytherin ever again, but also very funny. And then I was golding everything after that, so
Yeah, you
wow.
were consistent. You were consistent.
You
You were
were
like
consistent.
the soft lock and Scourge just put you a little bit behind. You know.
yeah. And then I
Um,
became a lot of it behind. Well, I feel like if
Not
you
until
ignore all
Slytherin.
the things that were aggressively bad, I played okay. So whatever, it was fun.
So, Araki, you've made several people bank today by winning. Because a lot
Yeah.
of people betted against you, and you went ahead and proved them wrong. How do you
Yeah,
feel
I
about
saw-
that?
I saw that, yeah. I saw that. Obviously, I mean, I was super nervous going into that first tournament and everything. But yeah,
Played
sorry
great.
guys. Sorry for your beans.
You are absolutely fine. We have to know, because me and Sammy were wondering us, what is your experience with this run? Because I was told that you were very new to this, but you are very good for someone who's quite new.
Yeah, it's. I started with any percent like a while ago and just did that run a little bit, and then afterwards I never really wanted to do any percent because it skips all the levels, and I just like to collect stuff and play all the levels, and then I was like, okay, AWC is the way to go. Then ever since I was basically not running anything else, so that tournament came just right, really. Like I was doing AWC, and then you announced, okay, there's going to be a tournament, and I was like, okay, let's do this.
It's a
Yep,
fun first tournament to do.
it definitely
It
It's
was
a-
a very fun race.
First
Uh,
tournament, yeah.
Let's have a quick look before we keep talking at the bracket at the end of the day. Of course, I swear to God, I will get your name down. Araka!
Yeah, I'm so sorry if you.
You're absolutely fine. It's just new to me. Once I get it in my head, it'll be fine. Being fifth, not fifth. Oh my fucking God! Beating Felix There, moving into round 2. So, and then no, I was right. Felix, moving down to the losers round, facing off against the loser of match 5, which is Beaver versus Gorb. Now, I think I know the answer to this, but who would you rather face out of those two, Felix?
I'm, gonna say Gob, but not for skill level, just for, Team USA.
Yeah.
Oh
True.
yeah.
Also, it's Beaver, so you'd be justified in that. And Araka,
Yeah.
you'll be facing whoever
Anything can
wins that match. Do you have any preference on who you'd like to face?
I mean, I have a suspicion who might win, but honestly, I take whoever comes.
I think, personally, Beaver will win that match. But I'm very interested to see if that does happen, you versus Beaver. I think that will be a very interesting match. If
I
it
think
happens...
Beaver is just such a veteran, and he just does all the runs, and it's gonna be scary.
You're really good, though. You're a formidable opponent for anybody.
Yeah, and like if it is Beaver, and like if there's any chance of beating him, like looking at the next opponent that would be there doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, because if you beat Beaver, you go to Flow. So you've got quite a tough path if you want to stay in the winner's bracket. But we will take a quick look at tomorrow's schedule, which is really badly cropped because of the way the bracket is. There we go. So tomorrow we open with that match, Gorb versus Beaver. So we'll find out very soon who is going to be facing off in which matches with these two. Following that, we have the winner of that match versus what will be Accra, who won this match. Then we have the winner of Sammy versus Cass, which is Sammy versus Mip. Then we have the loser of Gold versus Beaver versus Felix as the winner, the loser of this match. Then we have... Oh god, this is where it gets complicated. The loser... Okay, can someone dissect who in this match? Because I swear, just looking at that, it's making my head hurt.
Mate. I can't read that. Oh, let me bump up to 720.
The loser of the winner of... Hang on. What is that? Can someone in chat, please?
Whoever wins... whoever after Sammy versus Cass... Jeez, this is a quadratic equation. Get out your calculators, lads. This is something. There's so many brackets. No. What
Someone's going to be playing someone after some kind of outcome of matches.
Either Sammy, Cass, or Mip is going to be playing Gore, Beaver, Felix, or Accra. Felix. So, yeah, it's... Oh my word, it's going to be...
Loser's going to be fighting a winner. Holy...
That is a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
How's that for an exciting rundown, chat? I hope you're on the edge of your seats.
But yes, we'll be back at 1:30 UTC tomorrow, 2:30 BST. But yeah, that was a great day. It was cursed, but in the best way. Like, I had so much fun.
It was very fun.
It was stressful for me, but it was fun.
You did a great job. You really did.
Thank you. Do either of you two have anything to say before I start some conclusions?
I don't. Thanks everyone for watching. This was really fun.
Yep. Araka, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just agree with what Felix said. It was a great day.
Yep. Sammy, do you have anything you want to say?
I think I've said enough, but this is great. Can't wait to one. Good luck, good night, and good Quidditch, everybody.
Yep, that is the end of day 1, guys. And what a day it was. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been around, obviously Portal for trusting me to restream this as badly as it went. Honestly, it was fun, and I loved doing it. Thank you to Ryan for jumping in when my computer was almost on fire. We were laughing, actually, during the transition when Ryan's power died, that, like, I was the stand-in, or Portal was standing in for Beaver and Nixo because they couldn't do it this weekend. I was standing in for Portal because he had to leave early. Then Ryan was standing in for me because my PC was nearly dead. It's like 4 layers of stand-ins. But honestly, it's been a great day. Thank you to all the runners, all the commentators. Thank you to everyone, but particularly thank you to chat, because you guys have been very understanding throughout this entire day of just insanity, and you guys have honestly made this worthwhile, and I can't thank you guys enough. So thank you for that. Let's have a look and see who is on in the Dumbledore's Eye. And if there isn't anyone in DA, we can find someone else to raid. But yeah, generally guys, thank you. Thank you to Portal, obviously, for trusting me with this. Thank you to so many people, but also a big thank you to the people that you don't get to see behind the scenes. The wonderful Jagodu for helping to manage the servers. He is going to be refreshing them before tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have some better connections. And we have to say it, and I'm sure everyone would agree, a big thank you to Winter, #WinterBestMod, and all of the mod team here today. You guys have all been amazing, and you are very much appreciated. So, thank you very much. And, yeah, I see that, Blaze, and I think, unless anyone else has any other suggestions, I think we should take the raid to a new runner within the community, from who came across from the Bendy community. Does everyone sound good with that?
Sounds great to me.
Okay, I will pull up the channel, and I'll start the raid off. Thank you, everybody, honestly, for being here today. I know I'm rambling now, but honestly, today could not have happened without people in chat just being lovely, so thank you. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and we will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye!
Adios.